Have you ever been around a woman whose energy is so strong she makes you feel warm and happy? By just being in her presence, she makes you feel like everything is going to be okay. Her warm smile and tender tone makes you feel at ease. If you've experienced this, you've just experienced light feminine energy. As a woman, we have both dark and light feminine energy. This is not the same as good and bad. It's more on the lines of duality or yin and yang. It's two parts of a puzzle that need to be connected in order for the puzzle to be complete. You can't have one without the other. The same is true with light and dark feminine energy. Both are needed for us to rest in our divine femininity. When it comes to your light feminine energy, she is your pure, nurturing, compassionate, emotional, and intuitive side, whereas your dark feminine energy is a magnetic, powerful, seductive, captivating side. Your light feminine lives in her positive. She is light, bubbly, carefree, happy-go-lucky, jovial, and exudes joy. What makes your light feminine energy so special is the bright energy you transfer to others. You make them feel special, which makes them crave you. Welcome back to the channel. So as you heard, we're talking about our light feminine energy. Let's get right into the things that you can do today to help you tap into your light feminine energy. So first and foremost, you have to put yourself first. So you have to have self-love. Self-love is the key to tapping into your light feminine energy. When you have self-love, it exudes out of you. That requires you to treat yourself how you want others to treat you. So if you want others to lavish you, treat you like a queen, treat you with respect, you have to do the same for yourself. Once you do that, people recognize she really holds herself in a high esteem. I'm going to have to do that as well. So this is how your divine feminine is like a magnet. This is when you don't have to be the loudest one in the room saying, hey, everybody, treat me this kind of way. Please don't disrespect me. Please don't hurt me. You don't ever have to tell someone not to hurt you because they know not to. They know by the way you carry yourself, by the way you love yourself, by the way you hold your head up high. They're going to know she's not the girl to be played with. She's not the one I can use and abuse. She's not the one I can dog out and slut out. I have to treat her with a monochrome of dignity. Now, this is going to consist of doing the work. You have to heal. None of us came out of childhood unscathed. We all have dealt with trauma. You have to heal those wounds. You have to do the work. And you have to devote time to really knowing thyself. What do I really like? What really wets my whistle? What do I really want out of this life? What's going to make me better? What's going to make me whole? That's probably the hardest thing you'll ever have to do in your life, of getting to know yourself, healing all the hurt that you've caused yourself, that others have caused you, healing all the disappointments, all the times where you should have done something and you didn't take that leap, all the times where you disappointed your own self. But once you heal that, when you come out on the other side, you come out so much better. You come out aware. You come out self-assured. The second way you can really hone into your light feminine energy is going to be to learn emotional intelligence. Meaning you're not flying off the hinge at every little thing. You don't get mad at every little minute detail. You mad. They done pissed you off. You mad at this. You mad at that. You going off. They make your burger wrong and you going off trying to throw the burger at the people, kicking them upside their head, knocking over the cash register to get to them because you have no emotional intelligence. When you have emotional intelligence, you really don't care. You see the bigger picture. You have that awareness that it's not a big deal. These $2 fries, it's okay. Maybe it's a sign I didn't even need the fries. It's okay. If a man acts a fool with you, it's okay. He just is not used to somebody of my caliber. He's not used to a goddess. It's okay. It's not me. It's him. You have that emotional awareness. The third way is by your intuition. By honing into your intuition, this is what heightens our direction. Your intuition is like a guide. It's your internal internal guide. It's your internal directions on where to go, how to go, which way, turning left, turning right, especially nowadays, because there's so much noise. Do this, don't do this, believe this, guys are this, women are this, be feminine, don't be feminine, be this, be that, work a job, be a boss, don't be a boss. There's so much information. We're on information overload. Now more than ever, you really should be honing into your intuition. What does your internal goddess tell you? Okay, we all are born with intuition. Women especially, we have a heightened level of intuition because we're the mother of the earth. We birth the children, and by birthing the children, we have to have an intuition. We have to know, wait a minute, this baby is sleeping a little bit too long, something's wrong. Wait a minute, the baby's crying a little bit hard, I need to take this baby to the doctor. Men don't have this intuition, and this is why they don't go to the doctor for their own selves. A foot will have to fall off before they say, okay, let me go to the doctor. Let me see what's going on. They will literally be suffering every day for the past 10 years with chronic pain and will not go to the doctor. Their intuition is shot. Okay. They have other traits and skills that they do really well, but their intuition is very low. On the inverse, women's intuition is very high. We have a keen sense. By tapping into your intuition, by trusting your intuition, and by letting it guide you, this is when you're going to start making the right moves. This is when you start tapping into that feminine side, because it's going to lead you. It's going to lead you in what direction you need to go. It's going to say, you don't need to go to that party. No, you don't need to be around these people. They're bad. It's going to tell you, get out of this relationship as soon as possible. Danger. Danger. By honing into your intuition, it's going to lead you into the direction you need to go. And that means you're going to have to do some internal work again. So you're going to have to do a lot of meditation, a lot of breath work, maybe some yoga, whatever it is to help you tap into that energy, to help you tap into that intuition. It's kind of like if I plopped you into a forest, you don't know where you're at, you don't know your direction. I give you a map on how to get out. Here's a map. You got the map. Now, do you say, forget this map. I'm not going to take this map. I'm just going to go on my own road. I don't need a map. Or are you going to follow the map that I've given you that's mapping out the direction? You have to follow your intuition. Otherwise, you're going to be led down a path that I promise you, you don't want to go down. So on the matter of listening, that leads me to my fourth step. So you want to listen to your intuition, and you also want to listen to people, because people will tell you. People are so easy. If you listen, you will learn. People will tell you. There's only so much lies and manipulation a person can tell you. Like, people are like, oh, they gaslit me. I just didn't even know what type of person he was until 2 years later and 3 babies later. And then I found out who he really was. Well, I hate to tell you this, ma'am, you weren't listening. If you listen, he will tell you. He's going to let you know what type of person he is. Men tell you, they give it away every single time. By the little things that they say, by the little remarks that they make, by how they feel about other people's situation, how they feel about their parents, or I never had a dad, I never had a guy in my life. I don't know what a real man is supposed to be because I've never had one to model manhood out of. They let you know. It's never a guessing game. They let you know. You either choose to listen to what they say or you choose not to. But they let you know every time. So when people turn around and they say, well, he showed me his representative. For the past 10 years, I've met his representative. And now I finally see the light. No. He told you on day one who his real self was. And you chose to listen to the representative. Because the real self told you when he wasn't paying child support for his 3 and 4 baby mamas, he don't care nothing about his children. He cares nothing about his children. And if he doesn't care about his children, why would he care about you? That's rule number 1. He's done told you since day one, he does not love and cherish women by the way he's acted in his past relationships. If you choose not to listen, you're going to reap the repercussions every time. It never fails. So a lot of tapping into your feminine energy, it's not like this magical thing. It's not like this hocus pocus magic. It's literally you're getting the bad people out of your life, surrounding yourself with good people. When the good people are in your life, good things happen because you're surrounding yourself with good people. You're surrounding yourself in good places. You're not going to all the places you shouldn't go to. You're not getting into trouble. You're not putting yourself and your life in jeopardy. You're surrounding yourself with good people and you're therefore getting good results. See how that happens? If you do accidentally get pregnant by a boyfriend, you've picked a good one. So he wants to be in the kid's life. He wants to pay child support. He wants to support you and the child, whereas y'all can have a great co-parenting relationship. You're not getting impregnated by a Pookie and a Ray Ray. So those are just some ways you can tap into your light feminine energy. This is going to really help transform your life. So I would try the techniques, really get grounded, really work on yourself and loving yourself and doing the hard work. And that's going to open up an abundance that you could never, ever imagine. Definitely check out the next video, which is going to be about the dark feminine energy, because that's going to help too. That's the seductive side that's going to really lure them in. We're doing all the work here. We're working on ourselves. We're building ourselves up so that way then we can in turn attract all the things and the people and all the stuff that we've ever wanted. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead,